Hello and welcome to Potg the Geeks and welcome to the bonus Malifaux Monday video.
Bonus!
For today.
Bonus Monday.
Bonus Monday. Because if you've watched our main video it would be Burning Revelations, that is Kaeris. For our bonus we've got the special edition models we also got on Black Friday and haven't put them together yet because it's been like 6 months. A bit more actually.
Yeah.
But it's not 6 months since we got them because we got them in January.
We
That
did.
was how long it took to get to us. So we've got Kaeris, special edition Kaeris. There she is. And we have the special edition Firestarter. Both of them are going to be covered in this video. So I'm going to take this one out first. Open that well. So there is Kaeris' sprue, and she comes on a 30mm base. There she is. Wings separate this time, unlike the other one. She's in a kneeling down sort of position. She's sort of like...
She's got like a leg out, hasn't she, kind of thing, I think.
That's the picture of her. You can see that on there. That's kind of what the model's going to look like. So that's the sprue for that. I'll also take this one out as well. Have a look at this sprue. This is the alternate Firestarter, cool, which comes with a explosive kind of base. Excellent. Another 30mm actual base. It's a she, I believe, this one, the male version, and she's actually like got boosters on her back and she's sort of exploding upwards. Kind of reminds me of the gunsmiths from the old set, just the way she's got her arms out. There she is though. So we'll get those two together. Which one shall we do first though?
Which one do you want to? Kaeris?
We normally start with Masters, don't we?
We do?
This is a special edition though, so yeah, we'll start with the Master. Put the Master together. So we shall move that one out of the way and we shall get all the parts for Kaeris off the sprue. Okay, so we have the main body again. The legs are separate, just in the kneeling down position. We have 2 holes there in our back. Those are for the wings because each one of those got a little peg attached to it. And they're slightly different heights. I don't know if you can see that on there, but that's the top one, that's the bottom one. They'll fit into that. Those are her arms. She's got a sword, much like the original Kaeris, and there's a fireball, it would appear. In the picture, she does have one coming out of her hand, so I presume that is what that is. And then these 2 parts here are her head, and some extra hair coming out the back of her head. So a 2-part head. So we will again start with the legs. Get them stuck on, and then I will possibly do the ice cream van that's going past last. Sorry about that. I will do the wings probably last and get all the other parts together. So we'll put the legs on first and then we'll be back. Okay, so the legs go on much like that. There we go, hopefully you can see that. She's going to be sort of like kneeling like that a little bit. So I'm going to stick the 2 parts of the head together. Also, it appears there's a little groove on this flame ball, and there's a tiny little groove type thing on her hand. You can probably hardly see that on the camera. I can hardly see it in real life. And it looks like it does fit onto there. So she's kind of like throwing this fireball. So we'll try and get those bits together and the arms onto this. And if we're successful, the sword. There's a little nodule on this sword. There isn't one on the original. There's one there, and there's a little gap there just on her hip. If you can see that on that. On her hip, just where that sword goes. So we'll get that on there. And hopefully everything is then on, apart from the wings. We'll be back. Okay, so here's Kaeris so far. As you can see, the position she's actually in is different from the one on the card. Both her arms are pointing forward. And she's got this fireball that's actually shooting out from her hands. Hopefully you can see that on there. I thought it was the other way around. I thought she just had like a ball of fire in her hand and it was just like smoking away. But then I found a picture from the website, which I'll just show you now, just so you can see that it is definitely this way. There it is. Which looks even cooler, I'm afraid. And now I remember why I ordered it. She's ace. So we'll wait for this to dry. We'll get the wings on. And then we'll be back once she's all together. Okay, so here she is, finished. Those are the wings again, really impressive. She's a very impressive model.
That's
actually.
really cool, actually. That model is fantastic.
Both, even the original one's fantastic.
Yeah.
This is actually got a lot more motion in it. She's also got the fireball in there. It's a bit more fiddly, but it's really cool.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get her on a base, and then we'll see her again at the end with the finished Firestarter. But we shall have to put him together. Her, even in this case.
Yep.
This is the female version. So there is the sprue. If you can see that there, I showed you at the beginning. So again, we don't have instructions for this. But that is the base there. That's the rocket pack, if you will, which goes into the base. And then most of the body's there. We've got a leg, we've got a spare wire, we've got another wire there, and then we've got parts of the head, I think, are the other two parts. So we'll get all these off the sprue, and then we're back in a moment. So now we can see the bits a bit clearer off the sprue of the body and the leg, which will attach to each other. Then we have the backpack, which is there. If we turn it around, you can see that top part of the backpack there on the corner. So that goes straight onto our back. And then we have the bit that's going to be attached to the base, which is like explosion of blast. So those bits are going to go together, which leaves a two-part head, which is a bit strange because she's got like this massive metal jaw type thing. And then she's got, so that's the bottom part of her head with some hair, and that's the top part of her head with some hair. And then we have these two sort of like fuel pump pipe things going around from her back into the guns or whatever they are, the flamethrowers that are attached to her.
Yeah.
So that'll be the hard part, sort of lining them up. So I'll get the body part together. That shouldn't be too much trouble. I'll put the head together, and then we'll get ready to match these up. So I should see you in a few minutes. A bit more completed than it is now. Okay, so this is the main body, complete with base and everything. We just have these bits here. So that little chip that's actually at the fuel thing is actually that little bit on top of there. We should wrap around into that flamethrower, which means that one must go on the other side. So we'll fix those two. The bit that looks like a metal jaw is actually the bit that fits into the neck holder. You can see that on there, like that. So we'll get that bit on as well. So when we come back, she should be finished. So see you in a moment. Okay, so there she is finished. So yeah, that bit just pops in the top there, and that bit just pops in there. It might be easier maybe to stick them onto the backpack before you put them on. It's still fitted on just fine that way, so if you've got one of these yourself and haven't put it together yet, which is unlikely because I've waited ages, yeah, you might want to stick them to the top of that first and then line them up with the body and the little flamethrowers. Other than that, that's cool. So we'll have a quick look at these two models on their bases in a one moment. And there we go, Kaeris completed on a scenic base. Got a few more bits to do on that. That's the basics done, and that is the one from the main box set. So you can see the difference side by side.
Cool.
I think they're both really cool.
They are actually. They're very good models then.
They're excellent models. Both of them. You can't go wrong with either. I mean, if you can't get hold of the special edition one, the original one's brilliant. But I don't know, I like the fireball. I kind of done it so the ground's sort of falling away, and just kind of like, that's why she's kneeling down, trying to steady herself to take aim. So that is Kaeris and Kaeris. And then with the Firestarter. So with that one, I just stuck that onto the base because there's not much else you can do with it. I've had to pull it back a bit because the actual explosion doesn't fit onto a 30mm base. Not unless you fill it with green stuff and then you can stick it straight on top. But it does go over the edges a bit. So I just put a bit of cork there as usual and put it back a bit just for a bit of extra balance. But there she is. She is very cool. And there is the original Firestarter, just for comparison purposes. It was also a cool model. He obviously didn't have all the explosions going on around.
Yeah.
He looks like he's about to do something menacing as opposed to doing something insane. There we go. So those are the two special edition models, both arcanists. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Certainly enjoyed making it. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. It helps out loads. And thanks for watching again. There is more Malifaux stuff to follow. Stay tuned. I don't know whether it'll be next week, but it's coming up. We've got more Gremlins because we've got one box set to undo.
We've got Colette to do.
Colette, that might be a priority. Colette might be the next one, along with the Flying Monkeys.
Yeah.
And we've also got an older box set because I've picked up Seamus quite cheap from somewhere.
Yes.
So it was discounted. So thankfully I managed to pick it up cheap. So I've got Seamus, but I've also got the special edition Reza that replaces McMorning.
Yes.
Different box sets, but both Rezas. And you've got the hired guns to do.
I've got hired guns, yeah, the 3 corps.
So that's the Malifaux stuff coming up, at least that. We'll try and fit in some games. We're going to try and fit in some tactics videos. Anything else you want to see, just put in the comments. And hopefully we'll see you again soon, guys.
We'll see you soon.
Take care for now.
Bye.
Bye.